But what the fuck am I trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
I was trying to reply to Juan. Jesus Christ. I'm such a fucking idiot, man. What a great way to start the show off. I just might, all in Juan. That's what I meant to say before my brain was like, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. This is episode 277 for the week of March 5th, 2023. And the title of this week's episode is The Real Launch of Halo Infinite? ?
Oh boy.
I feel like I could say that for every single season's release.
Yeah,
but I was trying to think of a title of this week's show, and I'm like, everybody says that, like, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of Snakebite said his expectations are in check, but he is genuinely excited about season 3. There is a lot of cool shit that's coming in season 3 that releases tomorrow. We record on Monday. So hopefully this is the quote unquote real launch of Halo Infinite. My name is Josh, aka JK Fire. This week I'm joined by the man in the old school Envy Championship white jersey, Will, aka I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, how are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing all right. We are on the cusp of season 3 launching. Can't wait to see what it brings. I hope all the improvements are there and what we need to keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll have to wait and see.
I like that. Like that line.
What? 18 hours? I'm guessing.
Something like that.
Somewhere around there.
Something like that. I like it. For those tuning into the live show right now, thanks for joining us right away here. All in Juan, Aaron the Geek, Zig, and Fox Too Quick. Also, Zig, thank you for the 9-month Submarino. You get a woo! And Riz, welcome back to you as well. Also, Sonic, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Funny enough, fun fact about Sonic, not you, but like the blue hedgehog. My daughter likes watching Sonic Boom on Hulu. Show's not that good, but shout out Sonic the Hedgehog. Gotta go fast, bitch. So, hell yeah.
Yeah, all right.
I literally know what to go from there.
Where do we go? Yep.
What's up, Terraform? Welcome back to the live show. Will, do you want to know what's coming up on this week's episode?
What do we got?
Europa Halo announces their spring roadmap. Tashi's tantalizing tidbits returns for yet another week because, of course, it's the eve of Season 3's launch, which means lots of Waypoint articles. Haynes announces his retirement from competitive Halo. I was going to make a joke and say again because he technically did it before, but like for real this time. And then 1v1s. That happened. Will.
Yeah.
Before we start, Shio and Search. Welcome back to the live show. Now, Will, let's get into some competitive news. Europa Halo announces their spring roadmap by Europa Halo. Gamers, Assembly Halo LAN coverage, HCS EU coverage, Spring Series is back for money and HCS points, staff playdates for drops, and more. We're still working on some big things to come later this year. Shout out Europa Halo. They're awesome. And shout out the European Halo scene. Because the HCS won't. Moving on, Tashi's tantalizing tidbits.
Yeah.
Yes. It's back. On whether Season 3 maps will be included in Ranked, Lucidify asks, will any of the new maps be put into Ranked rotation, kind of like how Detachment was put into Ranked, even though it's not in the HCS rotation? Tashi said, Chasm and Cliffhanger specifically, you mean? No, they're not planned to go into Ranked because they're social maps. And frankly, I think I said this in Discord. Part of me is happy because they understand that they would not work in a competitive sense. Because, for example, Cliffhanger, fuck no. Like, there's literally a man cannon that takes you all the way across the map, and you're in hang time for a long time. That map, no. And then Chasm, which would be the map that I could kind of see being in there, but at the same time, like, I was talking to Snag, and the sight lines are, like, you can see people off spawn, basically. It really wouldn't work. Really would not work. So, glad to hear that's the case. But then the question is, what about maps in ranked? Speaking of which, Wesum asked, what is the ranked game mode and map rotation going to be like? What gets rotated in and what gets left off? Tashi said, for Season 3, recharge and detachment will go back in with the bug being fixed. Then the next ranked arena map will be Plaza. Elated Dartboard, thank you so much for the 6-month resub-areno. You get a woo! Code Niner asks, will we ever get Bizarre, Catalyst, or Behemoth back in ranked? Okay.
Could have left the Behemoth.
That's what I was going to say. Code Niner, love the question. Love it, because I know there are people who do want Catalyst back. I know there are people who want Bizarre back. I don't know fucking why, but whatever. And then Behemoth is no. But Code Niner says, kind of miss the variety. And Tashi said, maybe. Our philosophy for ranked arena is that it provides the best of the best that the game has to offer competitively. We still have more maps on the way. Plaza is next.
The one thing I have about that statement is there is a large portion of the community that says detachment is not it.
Yeah.
But yet, I think Bizarre and Catalyst take that spot over detachment.
So here, okay, I agree with that statement. Now let's just, for the sake of argument here, remember what Tashi did say as to why detachment is in the ranked playlist, not in the HCS rotation. Because while I did not put it in here, but like Tashi said, the ranked playlist is like 95% of what the HCS settings and maps and game type rotations are.
Sure.
It's just that 5% that's not the same, And he even said in that interview before that the intention is to not have it be a one-to-one representation because since the HCS is so niche, like there are other players out there who might actually like detachment. Us
Sure.
not being them, but there are players out there that supposedly do.
So my question to that is then Bizarre and Catalyst do fit the requirements for ranked and not HCS.
Yeah, so why not put them in instead?
For like he said in the question, for the sake of variety.
Yeah. Good question. I don't fucking know. I have literally no idea. But let's talk about on wanting more ranked playlists. Also, Slippery Gecko, welcome back. When I read your message, he says, howdy, y'all. My literal first impression was, howdy, y'all.
Is that from something?
SpongeBob.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah. Which is funny because we literally were making SpongeBob references before we started recording.
That's true.
So,
and howdy is usually Zarner's go-to.
yes, that is true. Zarners is a howdy dude. Okay, so on wanting more ranked playlists, Broom asks, it's been a while since I followed Halo news. So sorry if this is a frequently asked question, but is there any chance that we get more ranked playlists, as in ranked FFA, ranked objective, and ranked team deathmatch? There's Zarners. Look at that. And Zar, thank you so much for the 22-month resub. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated. Welcome back. Beth, welcome back to you as well. No, good to see you too. Tashi said the short answer is yes. The long answer is we're still continuing to update current rotational with fresh content as it comes out, and we're looking into plans for a wider array of rotationals altogether. The latter of which is admittedly further out, but the feedback is heard. Because I know how much Beth wants a fucking ranked FFA staple playlist. Not this rotational fucking bullshit here for 2 weeks, out for the next fucking month, it seems.
Yeah. I feel like they could keep FFA and doubles. Because whoever's playing FFA is most likely not playing doubles when it rolls around.
The population doesn't support it, though. The UI doesn't support it, though. I think that joke's dead at this point, but like it has to be population concerns. Speaking of which,
yeah.
That's like pointing at you. Richard asks, when will we start getting more than 2 ranked playlists at a time?
Oh, hey, look at that.
Like Slayers, Snipers, etc. Seems like at the moment, ranked caters more towards HCS pros than us casual players. See, and this is why we talk about this shit on the show. Because it's not just the pros and the people who follow the pro scene who care about ranked. I don't know why, but, fuck it. What's up, disgruntled kitten? And Paladin, welcome back as well. Tashi says, probably not getting more than 2 at a time for at least the near future, just to ensure they can both coexist and have good matchmaking experience. I do agree, and we don't show enough love for the more vanilla settings in ranked. I don't know about Pure Delight, man. I don't know. Definitely not a pro, is what I'd say. Should he be? I have no fucking idea. On the Bandit becoming the starting weapon in HCS, Tashi said, the weapon is launching as is and will take some weapon slots on a few maps in ranked. We will monitor feedback and make adjustments as needed. Now, here's the key thing. If it were to become a starting weapon in the future, we agree it would need D-scope. That was the biggest concern that I had for the gun.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's not a longer range weapon. Like the BR, you can hit shots at a longer range.
Right. Like even, oh my God, Argyle, you could shoot from base to base.
Exactly. Bandit, you're not really going to be able to do it that consistently or that efficiently. Now, as Tashi has continually said, the point is to get it out, get it in front of players, and get the feedback, right? Because as he has also stated, the intention is to never make it the starting weapon or make a weapon a starting weapon midway through a season.
Right.
An HCS season, not a Halo Infinite season, but an HCS season. So therefore, if the Bandit were to become the starting weapon, it would be next year, and they would have the feedback, and they could address if it does need a quote-unquote buff in this scenario for a longer range, then that would come next year, or maybe that would come earlier, but would be added as the starting weapon next year. So there's that. That's all hypothetically, by the way. None of this is confirmed. This is all hypothetical speaking. And then on upcoming map changes for Season 3, Spartan asks, I don't know if it's been posted somewhere or if we have to wait for the update to drop, but I'm curious what is changing on every map. Weapon placements being moved around, what shroud screen replaces, and on what map, etc. And Tashi says, yeah, we have this documented internally. I'll see if we can get something out the door on Monday for all the nitty-gritty changes like you mentioned. And Monday is today. So, and I have not seen anything as of yet. I will refresh Halo Waypoint right now. So please bear with me live on the fly.
I'm pulling up Tashi's Twitter as well.
Perfect. The only thing I see as of recent is the HCS and Zowie partnership article from 11 days ago in terms of the HCS. So I'm not seeing anything else as of yet. So we'll have to wait and see there. Fresh, welcome back. Good to see you as well. He says, I'd like them to just keep the BR as starting. But to be fair, I have yet to try Bandit Rifle in the DMR. Yeah, so give it a shot when it releases. There's a screenshot floating around. And again, this is speculative. This isn't confirmed yet. There's a screenshot floating around of a BTB game and like just showing the HUD of the weapons where the starting weapon is the AR and the secondary is the Bandit, which would be awesome. Like get rid of the sidekick and have Bandit instead actually have viability immediately in the game.
Sure.
I like that idea. Because, again, it's not as long range as a BR would be or a Commando would be, but you'd still be way more viable in a gunfight and not have to scavenge immediately.
That's true.
So there's that. Slippery says, if Bandit becomes a starting weapon, is there still a place for the BR? Absolutely. That's the thing. Range. That's really what it would come down to, right? Is that, or if you just feel more consistent with the BR, then you'd still have that opportunity to pick one up off the map. Or I'd hope you'd be able to. You know? I definitely think it would still have a place. If the Bandit were to become the starting weapon, I definitely believe like a Commando, a BR would have a place on a map. For sure. Strictly because of range. But who knows? That's it for Tashi's tantalizing tidbits for this week. Stay tuned next week for an all-new episode of Tashi's Tantalizing Tidbits. Bitch. Next up, playlists and ranked matchmaking season 3 by
Unisec.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ranked improvements, CSR-based matchmaking. So yes, we did talk about this last week or the week before. I forgot when it was actually introduced. But regardless, As announced and released on February 28th, so it would have been last week because I'm a fucking moron. We made an update to the ranking system to match based on CSR as opposed to MMR. From a philosophical standpoint, this means teams will match based on what they've accomplished in the system as opposed to an underlying skill rating. While today we're nearing the end of the season and almost all active players have settled into a rank, the experience will be different from prior seasons on March 7th when the rank reset hits. There will still be placement matches, but you might find that early on there are higher skilled players in matches where there weren't ones for prior season starts. Because matching is done on CSR, the players at the higher skill rank, Onyx for example, will have to qualify. Diamond 4 is the highest placement, and then work their way out of Diamond and into Onyx. So there you go. There's a question that's been answered now. Diamond 4 is the highest that you can place.
Good to know.
Bada bing, bada boom. This will mean that you might see some more lopsided matches at the start of the season, particularly for true Diamond players, while players settle into their ranks. And for those wondering, we will use MMR to match players who are still completing their placement matches. Okay? So we will not use CSR when completing your placements. And then let's take it a step further, because Tashi also states team balancing is still based on MMR. Okay?
Yep.
So your team will be balanced based off MMR, even after placements. But then after placements, the opponents that you were matched up against will be based off CSR, not MMR. Fresh Veggies, welcome back. Good to see you. Says, nah, man. In my opinion, the real launch of Infinite is when they add a progression system. Hey, I can agree with that statement. That's why I put in air quotes. Air quotes. Real. You know what I mean? I do think the game is out of early access and into beta now. It's never been out of beta, my man. Benjamin, welcome back. Good to see you as well. And Danny Phantom, welcome back. The Fireteam CSR limit range has not changed as part of this update and is as follows. For 899 CSR Gold 6 or lower, there are no restrictions. At 900 CSR Plat 1, a limit of 900 points is introduced. Between 900 and 1500, so Plat 1 and Onyx, the Fireteam CSR limit will slowly tighten as you climb the ranks. It will start at the 900 limit mentioned above and tighten to its final destination of 500. This essentially means that on the way to Onyx, every 2 CSR gained will tighten the Fireteam limit by an increment of 1 CSR. For example, if a player progresses from 900 Plat 1 to 1200 Diamond 1, their Fireteam CSR limit would tighten from 900 to a stricter 750. At this new 1200 CSR, the lowest rank they could party up with would then be 1200. Their CSR minus 750, their Fireteam CSR to 450 or Silver 4. Lot of numbers, lot of words, lot of fucking who gives a shit. Just like Door states, more like HCS Nerd Talk. I agree with you. It's fucking who cares. And they're going to closely monitor it because they closely monitor everything. And then placement matches. Hey! Did you think 10 placement matches was too much?
Yeah.
Well, guess what? They heard you.
Finally.
And now it's only 5.
It'll be nice.
So. Now it's only 5. 5 placement matches. There you go. Claps in the chat, everybody. Congratulations to those at 343. Good shit.
The question was, if they can tell where you're at within 2 to 3 games, why did we need 10?
Well, now I'm a little bit more... Oh, yeah, this is going to sound terrible. I'm a little more concerned now, though, that literally earlier on in that article, it talks about how you may be in some more lopsided matches in your placements. And I'm like, well, shit, if we only have 5 now, uh-oh. What if they're all lopsided? You know what I mean?
Yeah, then you can grind up easier.
There you go. Easier is a word I wouldn't necessarily use, but I understand where you're coming from.
Fair.
Swole, Zaddy, did I just purchase Wi-Fi on my flight just to listen in? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yo, what a fucking legend you are. Holy shit. Hey, if you fly Delta and you're a T-Mobile customer, you get free in-flight Wi-Fi. Just a heads up. Also, can we just talk about how much of a fucking ripoff in-flight Wi-Fi is if it's not already free for you? Holy moly. So Faded, welcome back, says CSR should be more restricted. Pulling the entire team CSR down leads for extremely lopsided matches. Hey, we're going to fucking, we're going to wait and see. Shit could be amazing. Shit could be absolutely god-awful. But we won't really know until tomorrow. And that's if the servers don't explode. Or if the game isn't fucking broken. That's it for that article. Let's move to Sandbox Update Season 3 by
Unisec.
Now for this article is split in two. We're going to talk about like the ranked stuff in this segment and then the other shit later on in the show. You know the fucking drill. The Bandit! It's best suited for mid-range combat. You won't need to worry about bloom when going for a 5-shot kill, but we'd still advise that you keep your shots controlled, as the recoil will kick up when spamming multiple shots in a row. Mastering the single-shot weapon is bound to pay off on the battlefield. If I could fucking speak, Ron, welcome back. You did make it to a live show. You're here, baby! The shroud screen is a launchable equipment that creates a spherical shroud upon landing, obstructing line of sight and motion tracker. Acting like a smoke screen, it could add to the fog of war in a tactically advantageous and fun manner if used correctly. Rewarding players with smart positioning and a strong understanding of the game flow, the shroud screen can buy you and your teammates time to reload, go after the objective, traverse the map without being spotted, and so much more. Use it wisely and you'll be rewarded. There you go.
I am excited and worried for this piece of equipment all at the same time.
Yes, I agree with that statement. Balance updates. Here's the real shit. The Commando. It's going to require 1 more shot to kill, from 8 bullets to 9 bullets. The damage per bullet is reducing from 20 to 17.5. Mumbo number 5. The dev team states, we got pretty consistent feedback after the winter update that the Commando felt better to use. People were able to keep on target and land their shots. But this new handling made it a little too easy to have a high damage output. Since the Commando was feeling good to shoot, we wanted to pursue a small nerf to its efficacy to keep it in line with other weapons in the sandbox. There you go. And the PP.
Plasma pistol.
Thank you for that clarification. I was hoping we'd just be able to keep PP in there, but whatever. The plasma pistol's charge shot will have its charge time increased and its tracking properties adjusted. The plasma pistol was another weapon that got a buff in the winter update. That patch pushed it in the right direction, but we're still not totally satisfied with it because shit's too fucking strong.
Yes.
There were two situations where we're seeing I can't fucking talk today. God damn.
It's like the brain is working faster than your mouth.
I'm telling you, man, reading is
words
difficult. Reading is difficult. Apparent Swami, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Hope you're enjoying the PP talk. The plasma, okay, so the plasma pistol, blah, blah, blah. There were two situations we were seeing on social media and running into ourselves during playtests. First, players could sprint with the plasma pistol, start getting shot in the back, turn while charging, and noob combo the player that should have had advantage. Reversals are important to Halo, but with how strong the PP charge shot has to be mechanically, the reversal was just too easy. This gameplay loop is also less interesting than the charge when it takes more commitment and rewards a player's good positioning and timing. So the charge time is increasing from 1 second to 1.6 seconds. Okay, so just over half a second longer to charge the PP up.
Yes.
Yep. To get her primed and ready to go. You know?
I'm wondering, though, like with the sword, that was GA'd because it was too powerful with camping. Mm-hmm. Is this going to create more camping opportunities for the PP?
Even if it did create more camping opportunities for the PP, I would hope that they're put in less advantageous situations because they have to wait longer. Because that half a second can mean life or death. You know what I mean?
Very true.
So all jokes aside, like I'm genuinely excited about that. Audio cue? What do you mean? The tracking was unpredictable for victims. We want to give victims a chance to avoid the projectile if played well. To encourage this, we gave a mixture of changes to the projectile tracking, which should make it more consistent overall. Players should find the projectile sinks closer to center mass but has less aggressive tracking. Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, man. There's nothing that gets you going more than PP tracking. You know what I mean? PP projectile tracking.
I knew you were going to go
Holy moly. What's up, Daquan? Welcome back to the live show. We're just talking about PP and do I say ejaculation? I feel like it's already there.
You already
it was
said
on the tip of the tongue.
Damn it.
That also sounds bad.
Very bad.
Very bad indeed. But it was there. Vel, welcome back. Says Sword was OP because maps have choke points in every corner and Sword makes no sound equals free kill. PP makes noise, so PP camping will not be as prevalent.
Very true. Very true. Just trying to throw a little devil's advocate in there.
No, I hear you. PP readiness, PP charging, PP
tracking,
ejaculation, and PP tracking. It's all being updated. Keep tabs on your PP. You know what I mean? So there's that. So glad we're so mature here. Hey, we got to have fun. We got to have fun here. If we're not having fun, then what's the fucking point? There's only so much you can talk about the fucking plasma pistol. It got nerfed. Woo! Let's touch your elbow.
Yeah, I was adjusting my headset and you just...
I'm going to pull your weenus.
Let's not.
Well, we're talking about PPs. Can we talk about weenus? All right. As mentioned in our February tuning update blog, we did plan on reducing the amount of power on the map in ranked due to weapon respawn rates and ammo counts. We updated the respawn timers in February, and we've updated the ammo counts on select weapons in Season 3. So, in ranked, you can expect to see fewer rounds of ammo in the Bulldog, Heatwave, Shock Rifle, and Stalker Rifle to help address this community feedback. So again, those are releasing in Season 3, aka tomorrow, because we record the show on Monday. Silence, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. To further improve the flow of gameplay in Ranked Arena, Season 3 will also bring a few changes that the HCS team discussed in their latest competitive blog. These changes include, Kudos, welcome back as well. Enemy footsteps are now harder to hear at a distance, but easier to hear when they're very close. I'm a little scared about that one, because they're already loud. And Hoaxer did talk about that. Like, they are already loud, so we'll see. We've also improved the accuracy of enemy location based on footstep audio when enemies are above, below, or behind you. We shall see about that. Removed from Ranked Arena, the sword, the pulse carbine, and rest in peace, the mangly dangly.
I'm a little sad the pulse carbine is gone. That was fun to use.
Yeah. Yeah. But rest in peace, mangly dangly.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. Man. And we'll receive future tuning, the Disruptor and Spike Grenades. So those are getting future tuning later, not with the launch of Season 3. Just keep that in mind. Being a slacker! Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. I thought I had to put emphasis on the slacker because it's all caps. So, there's that. Kudos asks, can we get Catalyst back? Not right now. It's basically where they're at. If we just quickly go back to Tashi's tantalizing tidbits, that was one of the questions that was asked, and Tashi replied, maybe. Our philosophy for Ranked Arena is that it provides the best of the best that the game has to offer competitively. We still have more maps on the way. Plaza is next. So, Catalyst at this time is not going to be coming back anytime soon. So, unfortunate, but there you go. And then Bina says, listen to your podcast, but haven't caught a live stream yet. Glad I'm able to tune in now. Glad you're fucking here. Welcome to the live show.
Yes, yes.
Slacker! Again, emphasis on that. Back to the blog. Okay. Will, the thing that people are excited about, right?
Yeah.
Networking and desync improvements. Okay? Beyond creating new weapons and updating existing ones, the team has also been hard at work improving the foundation of the online experience. Season 3 will bring about another round of improvements to address feedback around desync and networking during matches. Now, here is the thing. Hashtag welcome back. Here's the thing. I'm about to read through these bullet points, ladies and gentlemen, because these were the bullet points that were included in the article. Okay? I want to assume that when they have a giant thing that says networking and desync improvements, I want to assume that means for the entirety of the game, the entirety of all of multiplayer, and not just the bullet points I'm about to say. Okay? Because if we strictly base it off of the bullet points that I'm about to read, we might not be happy anymore. Okay? Let's get to it. Rubber banding is less likely to occur when moving or sprinting immediately after a match starts. Okay, that's fine. Ammo, equipment, and grenade counts are more consistent after entering and exiting a vehicle. Notice a trend here. Vehicles are now less likely to desync when players use the repulsor against them. On the map Behemoth, players are now less likely to experience rubber banding while using the grapple shot to pick up a weapon from a power weapon pad. And finally, melee attacks are now more likely to register while holding a power seed. Building, welcome to the live show. When I read through those, does anything sound familiar about the majority of those 5 bullet points for multiplayer specifically? Will, I'll let you answer the question.
Well, you got vehicles, power seeds, some Behemoth,
which should be a BTB map, but that's besides the point.
Not ranked things.
Not ranked things. Now, Zarner says, I believe the tick rate is supposed to be improving, which should help everything a little. I could be completely wrong, though. So this is what I'm getting at, right? Is that I don't want to put words in their mouth. I can literally only go off of what I see in front of my face, which is taken directly from their article that they published on Waypoint. And the thing that they directly published on Waypoint has literally basically nothing to do with not only the HCS, but like strictly standard ass matchmaking. Like, I'm not even talking ranked. Like, literally standard ass matchmaking. Because the only thing that could be included in there is Behemoth. You know what I mean?
I will say I have experienced the rubber banding when like you start a match and you just run forward. It does happen quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But usually sorts itself out. But yeah, I'm hoping that's a general matchmaking thing.
That's the thing, right? Is that I want to assume that these improvements are going to be game-wide, that there are other things that are going to be in the patch notes tomorrow that will encapsulate all of the multiplayer experience from a networking and desync improvement standpoint. That's what I want to assume. I just don't know. And I'm afraid that when the patch notes release tomorrow and you read through it and it's not there and it's still not fixed or improved or whatever from our standpoint of playing the game from a ranked or competitive experience, things are not gonna be good. I don't want it to be that way. I'm just trying to mentally prepare myself if it is that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I can just see the uproar right now. And we'll just have to wait and see. Fox said it perfectly. Hopes high, expectations low. There you go. True hopium levels right here. Kind of wonder where all that work went into the MCC Halo 3 shot registration update went. Fucking dude. Great idea. Great question, actually. It's a fucking great question. Who knows, man? Who knows? Aaron says, the thing that that's giving me the most hope about server improvements is the fact that they're actually taking the game offline for a few hours before release for maintenance. I do hope that's helpful. Bodie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Greatly appreciated. Flag Juggle Philosophy 101. Everyone has to deal with desync and packet loss and rank. Therefore, it's not unfair because all experience it. Oh, Ron. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hey, is Tashi in the chat? Get it? Because that was literally the excuse that was given. I don't fucking blame him. It is what it is. Like, he isn't the one that developed it. Like, I get it, but fucking Christ, man. Yeah. We'll see what happens. We'll have to wait and see. That's it for the competitive news. Will!
Yeah.
Hit it! Rostermania!
All right, some Rostermania news. Main one is Josh hinted to before. Haynes retires. This is by Haynes. And he states, feels like I just made one of these, but this time I mean it. I'm officially done competing in Halo and will be focusing my energy on IRL goals and personal relationships. I appreciate everyone that I've met through this journey, and I'm glad I was able to go out at Charlotte with my boys and place pretty well. Wish we could have iced up and accomplished our top 8 goal, but I know the 3 of them will continue to do big things in the rest of the season. To everyone that overlooked me or egoed me along the way, thank you. To anyone still trying to make it, you will get nowhere with just a good shot and an ego. Learn how to listen to others and accept criticism and apply things to your game. Focus on your mentality each day, and networking is everything. If you want to get better opportunities, take every chance you can to network. It is the one thing I never improved at. Good luck to everyone in HCS Season 2. See ya when I see ya. So Haynes is officially done.
I'll say Hines has been retired for a while.
Yeah, just a little bit.
The thing that I love in Haynes' statement is when what he says to anyone still trying to make it. You'll get nowhere with a good shot and an ego. Learn how to listen to others and accept criticism and apply things to your game. Focus on your mentality each day, and networking is everything. If you want to get better opportunities, take every chance you can to network. It's the one thing I never improved at.
Yeah.
I think what younger people don't understand, I'm not saying all of them, but like kind of what it feels like in these esports scenes is that he's right. A good shot is only going to get you so far. If you are not a good teammate, if you're not receptive to feedback, it's only going to hurt you. You're never going to be able to get good opportunities for teams. You're going to be stuck on these teams that are making roster changes every week because you didn't get a placement in an open tournament that you were hoping for. That's what's going to happen to you. If you truly want to make a name for yourself, you need to be receptive to feedback. You need to be a good teammate. That's what you need to do. My daughter is at the door right now.
She is.
I'm
knocking away.
Oh, I'm texting my wife right now and say, come get her, please. Hey, Linnea, please stop. Good night, babe. I love you. Oh my God. Okay, I should probably step away. Smiley with the sub. Thank you so much. You get a woo!
And also the follow.
Oh, Mooncake.
Mooncake.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Well, keep going on with Rostermania. I'm going to fucking say goodnight to my daughter.
No, you're right. I love what Haynes said in that tweet. Just get yourself out there more. Don't just rely on your skill. Also in Rostermania, Precision announces free agent. There's no text under the tweet. He's just a free agent. So there you go. And its name also becoming a free agent. He says retweets are appreciated. Yes, I'm trying to scrim, and no, this ain't no gimmick. Not trying to go with plans of spectating like the last event, then luck out with a last minute team. I'm actually trying to go hard this season. So its name looking for a team. And then for Native Gaming White, they signed Trey as a coach. So excited for Trey to hop on and help him out over there.
He was also their coach at Charlotte.
He was.
Yes. So it kind of only made sense, you know.
Let's just catch up on chat real quick.
How does someone get better individual skill? Watch what the pros do. And I'm not saying you need to like follow, you don't need to follow exactly what they're doing, but pay attention to what they're doing. Pay attention to positioning, learning call outs on maps. I always mention this on the show. One of the things that Lucid said a long time ago that really always sticks in the back of my mind. Always put in damage. Lay shots down. Okay? You don't necessarily need to be getting the kills, but if you're putting the damage down, if you're damaging enemies consistently, and your teammates are cleaning things up, hopefully, whatever that may be, is if you're putting damage in, that's only going to help. That is only going to help. Now, at the same time, like, understand the situation that you're in, right? If you're trying to flank around enemies and you just see one that's running by, you don't necessarily need to shoot that person. Like, get a better vantage point, get that flank completed that you're working on, and then start laying down damage. But that's one of the things, is that always lay down damage. And then, like, practice against bots. Turn up that difficulty, make it so you can't die. Just work on your shots, work on your shot placement. There's so many things you can do to become a better player, to get better skill. And one of the things that I always think about is when you're playing ranked online, there's going to be a lot of situations where people are not using mics or people are just assholes, whatever it may be. But that doesn't mean that you can't be a better teammate, right? That doesn't mean that you can't focus on being a better teammate. And what I mean by that is obviously laying down damage, but also sticking with a teammate. Follow somebody around, because being in a 2v1 is way better than being against a 2v1, right? Where you're just running into a situation not knowing what the fuck is going on, or you're not helping your teammates and you're fucking up spawns, whatever it may be. Stick with a buddy, lay down some shots. Yeah, those are my tips.
One thing even I'm learning is you don't always need to get the kill. If you're playing objective and you get someone 3 shots into someone, that should back them down, or they're going to push to a place where a teammate can clean them up. So don't chase down those kills. Hold your power position to just keep doing damage.
Absolutely. And then I want to add one more thing as well. First off, thank you. Play Pat, welcome to the live show. Or welcome back, I should say. Ms. or Mize, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show as well. Another thing, and I bet somebody already said it in chat. I'm sorry if I missed this, but Will, I want you to say the team that you're on for the Halo Rec League, because join a league, right? That's another thing that you can do to like increase your skill, to better your skill, and to better your teamwork. Join a Halo Rec League, which is literally like, I believe, Shio, if you're still here, I believe he was, the thing that he uses to describe it is like a beer league for Halo.
Yeah.
You know, it's a recreational league where players of all different skill levels can come together, form teams, and play it in a full league, matches weekly. Like, it's awesome. And it's for fun. It's strictly for fun. So if you really just want a nice way to ease yourself into it and not have to deal with the detriment of ranked solo, like, join one of these leagues. It's a great fucking time. Speaking of which, Will.
Yeah. So We Are Thumb. It's the name of the team so far until we get our official HRL team name.
Okay.
But it's myself, Zarners, Riznak, and It's Phase joining up to go into the HRL. I'm excited. I'm nervous all at the same time. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We want to grow and learn, and it's going to do that.
Absolutely.
So.
Logic, welcome back to the live show. Good to see you. And Winkler, welcome back as well. Good to see you too. So yeah, there's lots of different things that you can do to improve your game. And the other thing too, this might be the biggest thing to remember. Everybody, Smiley, if you're still listening to what I'm fucking spewing right now, everybody has bad games. Everybody has bad days. Okay? Never forget that. Just because like you may have a terrible game that you play, or you may have a terrible streak of games that you play, you know what you can do? This is going to sound fucking bizarre, but you know what you can do? Stop. You can take a break. Like, one of the things that I do personally is like, if I'm having a bad day online, then I cut it early. I'm like, you know what? There's no sense in me forcing myself through this if I'm having a bad time consistently, that I'm either going to take an extended break, or you know what? I'll pick it back up tomorrow. Because coming in with a fresh mindset can be exactly what you need. Now, in a tournament sense, that's kind of hard. But, like, just in general, when playing matchmaking, man, I'm 31 years old. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with this shit anymore. You know what I mean? So, like, take breaks if you need to. So, there you go. Always so many things you can do to improve. Well, thank you for going through rosters of manias.
Oh, of course.
It's time for your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Daily tournaments, Z League and First Blood. If they're happening, they're happening. I'll fucking know. Monday, March 6th, that's today. Esports Arena Series E, that's happening right now. And then Tuesday, March 7th to Friday, March 10th, we have the Centenegra Esports El Dojo qualifying week number 1. And on Sunday, March 12th, they're back officially. Finally. The HCS Open Series for Australia, New Zealand, Mexico, EU, and North America, all taking place on the 12th, which is Sunday. Where kid seats are still just $5. Okay. Except they're free because it's streamed on Twitch. There you go. And that's it for your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcombo.com. Check out noobcombo.com for all your Halo esports needs. Will, Scrim Tournament League recaps. What do we have?
We have me writing down a timestamp right now. 1 second.
Oh, yes. The timestamps are important.
We have the Honda Fan Cup finale. This took place on the 4th of March.
It did.
And kind of an unfortunate way to end it, but placing shook out in this way. Synox and Invicted in 7th and 8th. Boo Boo Doo in Titan in 5th, 6th. Sab in 4th. Renegade in 3rd. Second went to Bound, and first went to Stellar.
Logic, love you too. For me, I've been seeing some shit going on about like Bound not really trying because he was down by so much against Stellar in the grand final.
Sure.
When at the same time he had come back against Renegade or something like that and took him out, or Boo Boo or whoever it was. Either way. Okay. Can I be an asshole?
Sure.
All right. It's a 1v1. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, really cool that the tournament happened, right? But like, it's a 1v1. Who gives a shit? And they're teammates. So who really gives a shit? You know?
Yeah.
Because then, like, I see, like, people talk about, well, Bound went back, Bound immediately complained online, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fucking shit? Who cares? Just mute them. Move on. That's basically it. I mean, I'm not, because I wanted to see what he is going to say, because, you know, it's our show, but still. If you don't like what he has to say, mute him. If you don't like what people have to say on Twitter, there's a mute thing. You can use it. It's pretty great. Hollow Jockey, well, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Appreciate it. Logic says, Will, I only want you to be the asshole. Oh, man, are we flipping roles here?
I don't think...
We're getting Will rants now?
I don't know if I can.
You get hot every now and again.
Every once in a while.
Uh-huh. Well, did you want to go on your tangent about desync?
We'll get there.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to keep it in the back of my mind.
If you stick around, I might go, yeah.
I'm keeping it in the back of my mind. Because you felt like you were on the verge of something earlier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Regular news time. Let's get it. Halo Infinite Razor Customs by Razer. If you want customized Razer shit that's Halo stuff, you can buy that.
Is there new stuff?
Yeah. So go buy that.
All right.
If you want it.
Maybe.
Or don't. I don't fucking care. Ronan, I never said welcome back to you as well. So welcome back to you as well. You have the rant counter ready? Oh, man. We're almost at the end of the show, and there hasn't really been a rant. That's pretty crazy. Tim Diaz, former lead environment artist, departs 343 by Tim. After 12 years, today is my last day at 343. I can't express how life-changing my experience there was from working on one of the biggest franchises with some of the most talented devs to ever grace the mouse and keyboard. They helped me become the artist I am today from the trust and opportunities they gave me over the years, and I will always treasure that. With that said, I'm extremely excited to be joining another studio in the next few weeks, working on a brand new IP with some incredible developers, and hope to show you all soon. Thank you again, 343. May those who remain have nothing but the utmost success and safety. Hell yeah. Good luck to you, Tim. Season 3 maps and modes preview by this is by Uni again. But regardless, actually it's not by Uni, this is by 343. Alex, this is a Q&A with the folks that worked on the new maps that are coming in Season 3, and I just included a couple questions. If you want to read all of them, you can go fucking read them. It's in the Google Doc, the show notes of the show, exclamation point show notes in the chat. Spike, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Alex Wakeford asks, how would you summarize these maps so Halo fans have a sense of what they're in for with these spaces? Cliff Schultz, the multiplayer level designer, said, Oasis is a mosh pit of pure vehicular fun for BTB. In other words, fuck that. And it's got a stunning skybox with a Forerunner ship terraforming the desert environment around it. Cliffhanger is set on an Oni black site atop a mountain, also featuring man cannons for maximum vertigo. And Chasm is what you get if you took boarding action from Halo 1 and put in some grapple shots, which is every bit as fun as it sounds, and terrible. But, I did not include this question in here, but I will say they took inspiration for the BTB map from a Halo 4 BTB map. And I know everybody loves to fucking shit on Halo 4, but if there's one thing Halo 4 did right, is its BTB maps. Some of the best in the franchise, if I do say so myself. Alex Wakeford asks, we've previously stated that we're bringing editable dev maps to Forge in Season 3. Does that include these 3 maps as well? Kim Haynes, the lead multiplayer environment technical artist, says, yeah! Each of these maps will be editable on release, along with all the previously shipped Arena and BTB maps. Future maps will be editable on release as well. So thank fucking God. Thank fucking God. When Season 3 releases, you'll be able to fucking forge dev maps. Holy moly! It only took 3 months. I shouldn't be that harsh on it. Forge is still technically in beta. As with the rest of the fucking game. Alex says, thank you very much for taking the time to chat about the maps coming in Season 3. Do you have any parting words before we wrap this up? And they said, we've put some fun little Easter eggs on these maps, some sandwich related, others we're going to let you find yourselves. So do let us know if you find anything interesting. That's kind of fun. That's fun. Oh yeah, and then Escalation Slayer, also coming in Season 3, is the Escalation Slayer game mode. It's like Gun Game, but different. Escalation Slayer is a mode that some of you may have played in MCC as it came to the collection in Series 6 Raven back in April 2021. It quickly became a fan favorite. Now it's coming to Halo Infinite. In it, players progress through a list of weapons and equipment loadouts as they score kills. With each elimination, you advance to a new weapon, culminating in a final challenge to win, getting a kill with the oddball. Oh, new tweet from Tashi. Is Tashi's tantalizing tidbits coming back real fucking quick? I was literally going to ask that. That's awesome. So that update from his article, or that the internal documented information about what's changing on what maps and blah, blah, blah. Tashi said, putting it together now that my meetings are over will probably be a series of tweets rather than a nice, pretty blog, since everyone will just see it tomorrow anyway. All right, so stay tuned for Tashi's tantalizing tidbits if it comes back later in this episode. If not, we'll obviously retweet it. So there you go. And thank you, Rain, for that. You can also D-level enemy players by meleeing them in the back, so watch your 6 out there. The order of loadouts are as follow. Level 1, rockets, cinder shot, and repulsor. Fuck. Level 2, energy sword, gravity hammer, and grapple shot. Fuck. Level 3, sniper, skewer, and threat sensor. Okay. Level 4 is hydra, ravager, repulsor. Level 5 is bulldog, needler, grapple shot. Then battle rifle, commando, and threat sensor. Then shock rifle, stalker rifle, drop wall. Then heatwave, sentinel beam, thruster. Then bandit, assault rifle, drop wall. Then mangly, dangly, sidekick, and threat sensor. And finally, oddball and shrouds. Great, holy fuck. It's launching in Season 3 with 2 variants, Team Escalation and Escalation. Now here's the kicker. Here's what's different. Team Escalation progresses all players on a team through the loadout list together. Kills are summed across the team, so everybody's efforts count. And FFA Escalation is, of course, every Spartan for themselves, because if you don't know that, you're fucking dumb. And yes, there will indeed be a BTB version of Escalation Slayer along with a super version of the mode, which will bring in the special weapon variants and upgraded equipment that you can obtain in Halo Infinite's campaign. Thank fucking God. And yes, it does sound like a good social game, Smiley. I agree. It was fun in MCC. So there's some tweaks that are making it infinified. Yeah. And then the playlist and ranked matchmaking Season 3 blog post by
Unishek.
As with Empyrean, we're offering a special playlist for the first week that features only Chasm and Cliffhanger called New Arena Unlimited. After a week, new BTB Unlimited will rotate into that slot and will exclusively feature Oasis for the next week. So there is that. If you're any at all interested in that. I'm just going to get rid of that real quick.
Okay.
Because that's a repeat account. New Arena Unlimited, 4v4, Chasm, and Cliffhanger. It'll include Escalation Slayer, CTF, King of the Hill, Slayer Strongholds, and One Flag CTF. Oh, thank God. We love that fucking mode. New BTB Unlimited, 12v12. It'll be only on Oasis, of course. It'll be BTB Escalation Slayer, CTF, Slayer Fiesta, Fiesta Total Control, and Total Control. We've also updated most of the playlists to feature Season 3's new content with an increased weighting for the start of the season. Playlists featuring new content include Quick Play, Bot Bootcamp, Fiesta, Team Slayer, Tactical Slayer, SWAT, and Big Team Battle. And then if you want to get a look at the entire calendar for the next month, feel free to take a peeksy peek. And I promise you, you'll probably not be happy about the ranked offerings that are included. The next article that we have here, I am not going to read through. Instead, I have one paragraph that I'm going to read because this leads all the way back to that video that was released with Joe sitting next to Sean talking about seasons. Okay?
Okay.
So, that article, if you want to read it yourself, is Halo Infinite Season 3 Echoes Within, discussing every detail with 343 Industries by Joe Screbbles of Xbox Wire. Looking forward, do we know which of the new maps are in ranked? None of them. The new map that'll be included in ranked is Plaza when it releases later on in the season. But neither Chasm nor Cliffhanger will be included in ranked. Ronan. 6 foot, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. So looking forward, Sean Barron says the following. In our preview of Season 3, I said that this is the beginning of what a seasonality is for Halo Infinite. But seasonality is restrictive. To me, seasonality is really about consistency. We need to be consistent in everything. I feel very confident with where we've gone with Season 3, and I have very strong confidence that we're going to be able to keep improving that consistency and avoid completely the long seasons of the past. We're going to be more consistent. We're going to continue to evolve the game in close partnership with our players. We're focused on shipping Season 3, and then, as Chief said, we're ready to get back to work. Okay? But the big thing for me is that statement. I feel very confident with where we've gone with Season 3, and I have very strong confidence that we're going to be able to keep improving that consistency and avoid completely the long seasons of the past. Yes, Ronan, there's only been 2 seasons, but man, were they long. So there's that. Zig, welcome. Says, so none of the new maps are featured in rank for launch of the Season 3. Sorry, I just got here and caught part of that. Yes, you are correct. The 2 maps that are releasing at the launch of Season 3, Chasm and Cliffhanger, are social design maps and therefore will not be in ranked. Excuse me. But Plaza, which will be releasing later during the season, we do not know exactly when, but Plaza will be in ranked when it releases during this season. Hopefully that clears it up. So hopefully this does mean that we're past the long seasons, but we'll have to wait and see. But I do like what's being said there. I like how it's being addressed. I like that. And then another article released today, which I'm not going to fucking read through because it's all about customization in Season 3. You can go ahead and check that out. It's in the show notes. All you have to know is that lots of things are coming in Season 3 to make your Spartan look spiffy. And if you want to pay for some of these things, you can do that. Also, the new Watchdog coding for getting 152 in Halo 5 actually looks a lot better. So hopefully that translates to being in-game. We'll have to wait and see. And then finally, the final article that we have, kind of a bittersweet moment as well, is Sunsetting Waypoint Forums. This is by Sketch. Given this ongoing shift in player behavior, preferences, and overall usage, we've made the decision to sunset the Halo Waypoint forums at the end of this month. On Monday, March 20th, we'll put the forums into a read-only state as a transition step before we power down for good on Friday, March 31st. If you have content and memories with these forums that you want to hold on to, please take steps to save and archive prior to March 31st. So, there's also a lot more included in that statement. You can go ahead and read it if you would like to. That's it for the regular news. Unless, did you want to wait for Will's Adventures to get to your rant? Is that your plan?
Yeah, because it's listed there.
Got it. Love it. Sick. That's it for the regular news. Got the games to watch. I almost put here that the Rocker are fucking awful, but I didn't. But there I just said it. I don't think we won a single match. Leading to this major.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Did I say that that's the best placing we're ever going to get is what happened at that major?
Probably.
I think I did say that.
Did anyone also see the clip of the dude who got 2 wall bangs? It was Search and Destroy. And the dude is like, he walks up to a door, opens it, on site, backs up, aims on the wall, just kills a guy through the wall, moves over onto another guy through the wall, kills him, and goes and defuses. And it's like, it was just wild to see. Even the casters were like, can we get a PC check?
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
But yeah, the call out was, that is the most used spots to watch that room. So it could have just been if they're on this setup that every pro does, or every team tries to do, why not try to wall bang it to see what you can do? So I don't know. It was just one of those things. And you're like, holy shit, how did that just happen?
I wonder how that player performs on LAN. All jokes aside, the Rocker are awful.
They are. They're not looking good online.
But hey, maybe you've said this before. Maybe we're a LAN team. But man, does that not instill confidence as we lead into this major, starting from losers round 1. Yeesh. But that's not what we're here to talk about. The ESL Faceit Group acquires Vindex to support esports event ops by Jordan Fragan of GameSpeed. ESL Face It Group, EFG, the leading independent esports event organizer conglomerate, has acquired Vindex to support and expand its operations. Vindex specializes in data, technology, and infrastructure solutions for esports events, making it a prime acquisition target for EFG. Financial terms of the deal were not disclosed, and therefore, this technically includes Esports Engine. So now, if I were to, like, sum it all up incorrectly, but also, like, whatever, Face It now owns EE.
Yeah.
So who the fuck knows what's going to happen now? But I mean, this is way bigger than just Halo related, obviously.
Yeah.
So
for the Halo realm,
yeah,
what I'm expecting is EE has a contract with HCS for season 2 of HCS.
Yeah.
So all those obligations will have to be filled.
Yeah.
After that, who knows?
The real Tattoo Guru. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show. Ronan, answer your question. Probably not.
Yeah,
and it's fucking sad, man.
I don't think there is campaign DLC in the works.
It's fucking sad.
Yep.
Shady, welcome back as well. Sorry I missed you there. So, you know, the joke that I made is that, like, the HCS was supposed to have like a deeper integration with Face It anyway.
It was, yeah.
I saw jokingly, I wonder if this expedites that process.
I hope
you
so.
know, I fucking hope so. Good Lord. That's it for Connor Games Watch. It's time for Will's Adventures with an Halo. And other games too.
But not other games, because all I played
shit
was Halo Infinite this week.
Shit.
I was asked so graciously by Zarners to join the team he was putting together for Halo Rec League and to play in an intro tourney that almost didn't happen, but did happen on Saturday. So yeah, hopped in to this intro tourney. We took a round 1 loss in winners. The team that then beat us forfeits the rest of the tournament. They also had Halo Draft League stuff that day that they forgot about and went and did that instead. So round 1 into losers. Played well as a team. We took that. I think we just we played a little better that series. I know we need to clean up some Argyle stuff, but that'll be worked out in the future. Round 2 losers, we went to game 3. It was a very close series, could have gone either way. We ended up taking a 5th, 6th placement then in the tournament out of 7 teams. And the team we played in the second round of losers as well agreed to Scrim. So we found another Scrim team to get better and work on things. And then the ranch kind of part that Josh was talking about.
Yeah.
Playing at that level, like not in ranked, but, you know, basically running 8s, playing much more skilled players than I have experienced in the past. Understand the frustration more around desync, just because there's times where someone's jumping across or away and you think you land that headshot, but something doesn't line up. And then you got to put like a couple more bursts into them. I remember one play specifically on Aquarius where a member was jumping from top mid down to bottom to they were one shot. And I put 3 bursts into them, headshots or not.
Regardless, shouldn't matter.
The 3, even if you don't get the headshot, 3 bursts should kill them, and they didn't die. And then I got angry and chased and died myself because they had teammates down there. You know,
so I feel that.
So
another tip: if you want to improve at your game, don't chase.
Don't chase. Yeah.
Yep.
Don't tip. Yeah. Don't get what's the word I'm looking for?
Tippable.
Yeah, tippable. Whatever, and then chase your kills because you're pissed off, and then you run into a bad situation. So yeah, the desync stuff in the game definitely frustrating. There's also a few things I wanted to pick on too, on Empyrean, and also just some other maps. There's some really weird geometry things where like you throw a nade and you think it should bounce off the ground, but then it sticks or it bounces back at you and you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, you are preaching to the choir. Geometry has never been a friend of mine.
Yeah.
When it comes to these fucking maps. These Forge maps. The Forge maps are just, oh man. Shady, what's your question actually? I'm a little confused.
But yeah, Zarner says, what a blast overall, dude. Super glad to have a team together. Yes, I agree. It was a lot of fun. I am just looking forward to getting better and learning to play at that level with the team. So yeah. And my last note was like, because of that tournament and just playing with these guys, I've already seen improvements in my own gameplay. Knowing how to recognize the situation you're in a little better, where to be on the map, when to help out, when not to help out type of things. So I'm excited for the future.
Hell yeah. Shady, to answer your question, join the Discord server and then go to the Gamertags channel and they'll be there. It's a lot easier for you to see them in text form than us just saying it. So you're enjoying HRL.
I mean, the one tournament, yeah.
Hurl.
No. I'm just waiting for us to be assigned a team name.
What team name do you hope to get? If we could like will this into existence for Shio right now, what team name would you want?
You know, I think I'm outside of the team when I said I want the old guys for Optic Gaming.
Sure.
But I think, and Zarden's in the chat, he got to select like, which ones would you like? And I don't remember which ones he said he picked.
Fox, you absolutely should. They're really cool. Shio is amazing. Their whole team is awesome. But yeah, absolutely looking to HRL.
Maybe
they do FFA as well. So if you just want to get in solo, they do FFA series as well. They're fucking awesome. Just awesome.
Why I'm spacing so hard now. I know, like Flippers down.
Yep. Instead of carbon, it's
graphite.
I
don't think that was one of them.
So fucking love that name though.
What are some of the other MLG names? It wasn't Straight Tilton.
Fox says, I'm not an FFA guy. 4 is all day. Just need to do it on dad's schedule. I completely understand. I'm throwing it out there in case other people like want to get on the FFA. Like they do everything.
Oh, here we go. Zarn did
CRFM. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show.
Did Flippers down in first minion. Can't remember the third. Might have done old guys.
Yeah, they great names too.
So
seriously, look in HRL. They're awesome.
Yeah.
Really,
I know
cool.
The rest of the guys are big Final Boss fans. So if we get first minion, that'll be cool.
Yeah. Very cool. And they're one of the only like groups that's doing this type of thing too. And we all know how difficult it is to run community events in this fucking game. So really big shout out to Shio and them. So first minion noted. See, this is why we have him here. This is why he's in the fucking chat. That's why I said if we could will something into existence right now with Shio like maybe being here, like just kind of inch him in that way, you know what I mean? Logi says, how do I join a rec league team? I joined the Discord but got no response. Hey Shio, fucking respond to him.
Well, I believe season 7 signups closed tonight.
And see, look, there he goes. Signups are open tonight. Look in that channel for info. See?
Yep. And
look at you, Shio.
If you have a team already, they have their pre-made. If you're looking just to sign up solo and get put with the team, they have the mixed league.
Indeed. Fox with the 6-monther. Thank you so much. You get a woo! Greatly appreciated. As always. You fucking legend.
All right. You kind of got a mini decent grant, but that's it. That's all I played this week was Infinite. And
awesome.
Looking forward to do more team things in the future.
Hell yeah, daddy.
What about you, Josh? What'd you play?
Well, Will, I did not play Halo because the new Destiny expansion, Lightfall, released. And so I just spent the majority of my free time, which is very, very limited, as you know, playing through the campaign on Legendary. And very happy it's over. And that campaign sucks ass. And I mean that in the nicest way possible because we literally went from Witch Queen, which was phenomenal, start to finish, to whatever that was. And Will, we were talking earlier, but literally the intro cutscene and the outro cutscene are the best parts of that campaign. And sure, there are some cool gameplay moments. Like there are some cool like gameplay elements in the campaign, but the story that's being told is awful. The fact that Strand is the new subclass, for those who don't know about Destiny, you have subclasses, like different elements, and Strand is the new element, the new subclass for it. And you spend the entire campaign like getting it spoon-fed to you and then taken away immediately. And I'm not kidding when I say this. I'm okay. Semi-spoilers here for the Lightfall campaign, okay? Semi-spoilers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is a fucking Rocky Balboa fucking montage
scene. Yeah.
And it's like, okay, I get that it's kind of supposed to be hokey, that their intention for this expansion was to be like a blockbuster movie. It was fucking stupid.
Some people liked it.
Oh, it was awful. And the fact that like Osiris was glitching out during the cutscene.
Oh, yep, I remember that.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to hold up my hand again. Spoilers away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The campaign is awful. It's not, the dialogue is terrible. One of the characters that you meet in the campaign, something happens to the character and you don't feel anything for the character because you're not introduced to the character very much. Like you don't learn about that character. There's so, holy shit. What a fucking drop of the ball narrative-wise. Because gameplay-wise, Destiny is always amazing from a gameplay perspective. And Strand, when you finally unlock the whole thing, is great. And all the quality of life improvements are great. It's just, oh man. Oh my God. And also the last 2 major encounters. So like the last 2 boss fights in the second to last mission and the last mission. Oh man, holy shit, on legend difficulty. Woo! Woo! Shit's fucking tough, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like okay, no spoilers, but for the final boss fight, here's a tip for the players out there who are going to play through it and haven't finished it yet. For the final boss fight, kill everything. Because trust me, if you don't, Will, I'll tell you about that shit after the show because I don't want to spoil it. But seriously, holy moly, kill everything in the final fight. Because if you don't, you are in for a bad time. Yeah, that's it. I just played Destiny. I beat the Lightfall campaign on Legendary. Now I'm just doing the endgame stuff. And the gameplay is awesome, so I'm having a good time now. But that campaign was not it. Time for some shoutouts. Sorry, I'm keeping you on your toes. You know?
It's all good.
Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. Give me 1 second here. HCS Sonic, Disgruntled Kitten, Apparent, Silence, Being a Slagger, Bodie, Mooncake, Mize, Hollow Jockey, Spike, 6 Foot, The Real Tattoo Guru, CRFM, and D Jumpa. Or DJ Oompa. Thank you guys for the follows. Greatly appreciated.
Ronan, rant counter, 1.5.
Was it 1.5?
For my... Did you ever rant?
That's what I'm wondering.
Not a full rant.
That's what I'm wondering. Smiley says, can't wait to listen to it all again tomorrow at work. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. And Wheezy, or Weasel, either way, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the live show as well. And then for the Submarinos, Zig with the 9-month, Dart with the 6-month, Zarn with the 22-month, Smiley with the brand new Submarino, and Fox with the 6-month. You all get, whoa, greatly appreciated. Hashtag forklift operator. Hashtag thank you for operating the forklifts. So, yeah. Shout out to everyone who is a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. That includes High Tech Redneck, Glenn, Logan, Nergly, Justin, Jordan, Davey Wavy, Dart, and Carnage. Thank you guys so very much. Greatly appreciated the additional support over on Patreon, which will pimp out as we close out the show. Happy belated birthday to Rammy. I yelled at him across the street at Charlotte. It was funny. Shout out Rammy. You're awesome. Super nice dude. And then congratulations on the Halo Infinite Forge beta reaching over 1 million creations. 1 million creations. Okay, Ronan. The Lightfall rant is what we'll call that. Community creations, Halo memes every day, reddit.com/r/Halo memes. HCS Charlotte 2023 greatest plays, moments, chokes, and highlights collection from all 4 streams by Devious Grunt Alliance. Check that the fuck out. The official HCS Charlotte photo album by HCS is out as well. And then there's an HCS 80s print by Ranger Callie, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I saw that. That was so cool.
Really fucking cool. Will, I'm just doing a quick refresh here, just seeing if Tashi's tantalizing tidbits is coming back real quick at the end of the show.
Pop.
I don't see anything right now. I imagine he's typing away using his Twitter fingers as we speak. But alas, no tweets are live right now. Therefore, Will, if you wouldn't mind plugging the motherfucking show.
Of course, as Josh said, we do have a Patreon, patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk. Doing a few extra shows over there, I guess you could call them.
Shows?
We have a whole audio show called Off the Rails with a fun new intro song.
We do. It is fun. It is new. It's a good time.
We're doing a video show, Pro Talk Plays, and just some other things that you should check out in the Patreon if you're interested. And then, as always, you can find us on your favorite podcast services. Search for HCS Pro Talk. We are on iTunes, Podbean, Stitcher, Spotify, and others as well. Like Josh's favorite.
Pocket Cast, not bad.
Leave us a review and let others know about the show. Honestly, we spread by word of mouth mostly, so the more you guys are sharing the show, it is so appreciated, and thank you very much.
Will!
Yeah. Oh, we got some news.
Tashi's tantalizing tidbits, like Smiley says.
Tweet's live.
The tweet is live. Here we go. Right. Tomorrow we'll bring some updated item locations on HCS maps as we replace vaulted weapons. Oh, were you just joking that you were going to leave?
No.
Or do you need a...
I'm good.
You okay?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Tomorrow we'll bring some updated item locations on HCS maps as we replace vaulted weapons like the Mangly Dangly and Sword, as well as introduce new items like Shroud and Branded. Jesus Christ. And Bandit. Here's how things will look starting tomorrow. Also, Indra, welcome back. Good to see you. On Aquarius, the pulse carbines have been removed. There are 0 replacements. Argyle, the versatile trash pile, the pulse carbines have also been removed with no replacement. Fuck off, Sarn. God damn it. On Live Fire, the Mangly Dangly, holy fuck, Will, Spartan's gonna be so happy. Holy moly.
We better get a tweet about this.
Oh my God. The Mangly Dangly's been replaced with the sidekick on Live Fire. Whoa! We're there. The assault rifle in Little Window has been replaced with the Bandit, and Drop Wall has been replaced with Shroud. You're pointing at something. What?
Only one Bandit on Live Fire, and it's skewed towards one side.
Tashi added Spartan too? Hell yeah, man. Lean into that shit. Only been asking for it since the game fucking released. Oh. On Recharge, the Mangly Dangly's been replaced with the Sidekick. And the Sword's been replaced with Repulsor from Blue Pipes. Oh! So Repulsor's no longer in Blue Pipes.
You have to jump for it.
You have to go for Repulsor now. Okay.
I like that.
I'm into that.
That also, like, if you're holding that hill,
yeah,
you have to make the decision to jump out back to get the Repulsor.
Man.
I'm
into this. And additionally for ranked, not the HCS, because this is not in the HCS. Detachment's pulse carbines will become bandits. They really don't like you, Will. They just don't want to give you any pulse carbines at all.
Yeah, they're getting it out of there. It's fine.
There you go.
I understand.
Holy guacamole. Right at the end of the show. Couldn't have asked for better timing. Thanks, Toshmeister.
So this is HCS item location changes. Is this also happening in ranked then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And then he just said for rank specifically because detachment's not included.
Yeah.
There's that.
If Shio's still here, we'll I'm assuming we'll be using the ranked maps for the upcoming season with the new
Oh, I would assume so too.
Ads and changes.
Absolutely. I would assume so too.
Yeah.
Other thing, I finally got my native gaming merch in. That took forever. But it was faster than when Mickman got his, so I can't really complain that much. So, shout out native. I hope you guys do well. And it's a very comfortable hoodie, by the way, so I'm not mad about it.
It looks comfy.
It is comfy. It's long too. It's a large, but it's long.
Oh.
I'm happy.
Okay.
We're tall boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a happy man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with Tashi's tantalizing tidbits out of the way, Will, have you finished the shout-outs? Plugs. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish the plugs.
Join the Discord. Join the community discussion. Link is provided in the Google Doc at the show notes of the show. You can find it on our link tree on Twitter or !, Discord and chat. Speaking of Twitter, we have one of those, twitter.com/HCS Pro Talk. Go follow us over there if you're interested, and a lot of updates and stuff come out on Twitter for us. We also have Instagram and Facebook for social media sites. YouTube, if you want to check out VODs, any of our interview series, youtube.com/HCS Pro Talk. We do have our website, hcsprotalk.com, which actually sends you to the fine folks over at Podcast Evolved and their site, evolvedhalo.com.
Your home for Halo.
They have great shows on there as well, such as Podcast Evolved Mission Debrief. Words are hard. Halo TV Plus, Book Club, Build with Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide. Please go check it all out.
Sweet.
That's all I got.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for episode 277 of HCS Pro Talk. If you're tuning in live, thank you so much for taking the time to do that. I appreciate it. Is Gilkey live right now? Slippery? Genuine question. Is Gilkey live right now?
I will pull it up.
Thanks. So yeah, if you're tuning in live, thank you so much for doing so. Greatly appreciated. If you are checking out the audio version of the show or the YouTube version of the show, thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to listen. It's greatly appreciated. Did you have to join Club Native for that hoodie? No, I had to buy it online. I paid monies for it. And a t-shirt. T-shirts in the hamper. But I thought I'd wear the hoodie today because it came in and I'm like, I'm feeling it. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Feeling this. Turn all the lights down low. I'm feeling this.
Gilkey is currently live.
You want to ship me the link? So yeah, we'll go rate up Gilk Duds himself. Because he's awesome. That team's awesome. And that's that. So, hell yeah, daddy.
Pretty sure this is the right link. Here we go. Load.
Send it to me. I appreciate that. Thank you, please. Daddy. Awesome. Gilkey _ That's what the fucking problem was. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, again, that's going to do it for us. We'll be back next week to talk about, I don't fucking know, season 3, because it'll be released.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got. Everybody, I hope you have a great week. Have a good one. We'll talk to you later. But until then, I love you. Will loves you. We love you. Fuck you, Maddie. Bye-bye!